Okay, I in this video I answer the question what is the best major in zamorano. I think this is really subjective because it's depending for the person, for the things that the person like or the things that the person dislike. We have four majors: the environmental and develop, agro industry, agronomy, and agribusiness. And I think it's depending for the person. I really select uh, agronomy because I like the plants. I like work in the camp, not always in the office. I like to be in the camp. I really don't like the animals too. It's okay with me. I can work with the animals, but not is my passion. I think this is good major because you can learn some about all the things for the crops, for the animals, and you understand what these things function or how can you use these natural things. I really like to the environmental and develop because we live here in the earth and we need to protect the resources and we need to reduce some things as the pollution and other important things. And I think it's very important that we start to work in this area. And I think here in Latin America, we have a lot of the people in poor situation. And I think it's very important to work to the develop, and I think it's important to work to the sustainable develop that we can um develop our country and uh, we can protect the environment, the animals, the plants, the resources. The water is very important resource. I uh, think to study agro industry, and I think this is a future career because now we eat fresh vegetables and fresh meat and other things, but in the developed countries, always industry, all the food, and we need to make this change now, and we need people who work in this area who how produce as an industry process the food or the products. And I think this is an unexplored area that we can develop this area. I think this career is very important. And other thing that I like is to learn how the things occur, and we learn this in this career how you can produce a cheese or how you can extract the protein to produce the cheese for the milk and other important things done in this way. And I like this, and I think this is important career too. And the other career, the agribusiness, I think is important because how why you produce the food if you can say solve this food. You don't produce in the camp and you don't industry this food if you don't have anything to solve this food. And this is very unexplored too area because we can work for marketing in other areas that the cell phones or the clothes or other things, a lot of things, but we never work for marketing or for strategies to solve the food. And this is very important. And the other thing that important is the administration. You need to administrate well a company. You can only think to produce, and sell, and you don't think what are my how much are my costs and how what is my price. In this way, I think is very important. For me, the four careers are very important, and I think is depending. Where is the major? The best major in Zamorano is depending for the person. I select agronomy, and I think this is the best career for me. But I think the other three careers are very important. The environment and develop, the agro industry and the agro business are very important for the agronomy develop. And I think it's depending always for the person. For me, the best is agronomy. Thank you.